Well, good morning everyone. I'm Teresa from Horizon Guides, based in Boonah. Thanks for getting up bright and early on this beautiful morning, lovely cool morning in the scenic rim to come for a walk out to Mount French National Park. So from this viewpoint we're looking across at the Main Range National Park. We've got the beautiful little peak of Mount Edwards there. Tucked behind in Mount Edwards is Lake Moogara. And just sitting over across the mountains there is Cunningham's Gap and some of the major peaks of the main range, all with cloud cover this morning after the wonderful rain that we've had. One of the main advantages to going with a guide, like with Horizon Guides, is that you get to learn so much more about the geology, the history, and particularly about the natural history, the flora and fauna of the region. In many cases, it's extremely unique. We've got lots of little peaks around the district of the scenic rim, and the vegetation and the fauna and flora are quite unique to each of the little peaks. We're about to start the new season of Horizon Guides hiking, and you might need some updates on your camping and bushwalking equipment. So if you get your old pack out and think you need a new one, come in and see us. Whether it's boots or a backpack, some books about natural history, flora and fauna, or some maps to dream about your next adventure, close by or far away. Drop in next time you're in Boonah to Far Outdoors.
Hi, I'm Mel. Welcome to Ultimate Aero and Airsport Queensland. We run a maintenance operation here, maintenance of aircraft and restoration of aircraft. We also have a hangarage business where we store other people's airplanes that like to fly around this area. And we have a flying school as well. The flying school is a recreational aviation flying school. So small aircraft, they have 2 seats, and there's a growing amount of people who are really wanting to learn to fly just for the fun of it, and that's what we offer here. So when you go flying with us, you fly in an aeroplane similar to, like this one. It's a Tecnam P96 Golf. And they're fantastic training aircraft because the visibility is really fantastic in them. So as we fly over the scenic rim, we go past Mount French, and you'll probably see in just a moment the Moogara Dam below us. Well, I hope you enjoyed your flight with us today, and really hope that you do come down and visit us here in the scenic rim. We're right on Boonah Airfield and not far from the town.
Welcome to Lake Maroon. It is situated on the Burnett Creek, and it supplies irrigation as part of the Logan River Supply Scheme. At the moment it's at 57.3% capacity. It was built in 1974 and allows irrigation along Burnett Creek and the Logan for about 130 kilometres. If you look to your left you can see Mount Maroon, and then going over to Mount May, Mount Barney, and then Mount Ballow in the background. Lake Maroon is used for many recreational activities such as fishing, jet skiing, skiing, and other boating activities. Fish species that are found in this dam include bass, silver perch, spangled perch, eel-tailed catfish, yellow belly, and even some cod have been recorded. One of the more peaceful activities is bird watching. You can find anything from black swans to cormorants and darters, kingfishers, and many other beautiful bird species. Lake Maroon is one of the 2 dams found in the scenic rim. You can also find Lake Mulgra, which is quite low at the moment, which is down at 12.7% capacity. Mulgra is the Boonah Township's drinking water supply, and its catchment area is 228 kilometres squared. Mulgra Dam is used for irrigation along Reynolds Creek and also supplies water to Worrell and Worrell Valley farmers.
Hi, I'm Paul Martin, CEO of Summerland Camels. Summerland Camel Farm's about 45 minutes from Brisbane. We are the largest camel dairy outside of the Middle East. Today you see milking, so we milk the camels. Camel milk is very good for people with sensitivity to the skin and gut. Basically the milk comes from our camels, goes into our processing room where we make it into fresh milk, gelato, also cheeses and some lovely skincare products. We also have a cafe on farm. In their cafe we serve up some, a lot of our cheeses and camel meats and stuff like that. Summerland, you can come out and ride camels. We do an early morning sunrise ride. And you can also have a garden ride just straight out of the cafe. The farm itself is 850 acres with 500 camels here. We basically domesticate feral camels brought in from Central Australia that are taken away from the culling program and then turn them into a resource here at Summerland. Summerland has its own irrigation and we supply our own food for our camels and use basically regenerative agriculture. Everything's natural, chemical free. We basically grow all our feed and bring it up to the camels on farm. We're open 7 days a week. People can come out and visit the farm, come on a farm tour. Our products are also available all around Australia through Go Vita, Terry White and Bloom's Chemists.
Hi, my name's Nathan and I'm the owner of Naughty Little Kids. So we're a goat dairy in Peak Crossing and we use our milk to make gelato and cheese. So I have some little ones here, and when people come on tour, they get to feed and pat the little ones. And so these guys are only, well, the biggest is 2 weeks, and the smallest 2 are twins, and they are a week old each. So here we have 40 acres, basically one big square, and we have about 120 goats in total. We have 2 Maremas on the property that protect them. So Maremas are guardian dogs. They bond with any animals that are domesticated, and so in my case, they bonded with my goats and the handful of sheep that I have. They protect them from any foxes, wild dogs, and also people. So, if you've never milked a goat before, it's actually a little bit different to cows. What you need to do is you get the teat in the palm of your hand, your index finger comes around, clamps down at the top, then you use your other fingers to squeeze the milk out, just like a piping bag. If you're squeezing and no milk comes out, it means you have not clamped down the top properly and the milk's just rushing back up into the udder. But once you get the knack of it, it's pretty easy. So we don't actually milk by hand here, we do use machines, but everyone who comes along on a tour, they get to try and see if they can milk a goat by hand. It's a lot of fun. Here at the farm, we use our goat's milk to make gelato and cheese. So all of our products are gluten-free, egg-free, nut-free, coconut-free, gelatin-free, and our gelato is also soy-free. So I have some here to show you. So I have our vanilla, our strawberry, our mint. Now mint isn't green because we decided not to use the food colouring, I should say, but we do use dried mint leaves to draw out the flavour in it. We have our coffee and our everyone's favourite, chocolate. So, not only do we make gelato, but we also make cheese. So we make a few varieties, but the main ones that we sell here is Stemby, which is a soft white pressed curd cheese. Best way to describe it is a cross between ricotta and feta. Then we have our Caprino Romano, the hard cheese. It's a cousin to Parmesan cheese. And then we also make some dips, sun-dried tomato dip, which uses this cheese as a base. And this is one of the favourites of everyone here. Thank you very much for coming along to my farm. I hope you enjoyed yourselves, and we really look forward to seeing you sometime soon.